6C, Alira. The dream came to me again, and with each dream, the image and voices became clearer. The anxiety was overwhelming. I was finding it harder to keep my composure again. After all the progress I had made at grandfather's, I just couldn't shake the episodes that grew up again. Paisley knew I dreamt of Mother, but not the extent of the dreams. I wasn't sure if I should tell her or not. Surely she had as much right as I to know of the circumstance, but what help would it be to know? "Alira, are you awake?" came Paisley's voice. I groaned affirmation, still too drained to use words. She sat up on her bed, staring at me. She rubbed the sleep from her eyes and fixed them on me with interest. Even with all her fatigue, it was clear she would not rest until we had spoken. "You've been moaning in your sleep and calling for Alistair." "Alistair, the baby?" she questioned. "What in aether are you dreaming?" I rolled over on my side, turning my back to her, still unable to bring forth an admission. I heard as she got to her feet and crossed over to my bed. She let out a yawn, then sat down next to me. I felt her hand on my shoulder as I lay there quietly. "Talk to me, Alira. I know this troubles you. Is this why you were woozy earlier today at the tutelage?" she asked. I was surprised she had noticed the change, as I had been so careful to hide my infirmity. Furthermore, I believed all were too busy with the tour to even notice any difference in my behavior. Leave it to Paisley to know when something is amiss. Sitting up, I turned around to face Paisley. I breathed in deep, ready to share the disheartening news with her. The words caught in my throat as the tears welled up at the corners of my eyes. I could no longer contain the secret on my own, and so told her everything that I remembered. "Mother was right," Paisley started. "She knew she would have a son. I can't believe this could happen to us. This means that Miss Annabelle knows too, if your dream is correct. Have you spoken to her about it?" "I haven't been able to speak of it until now," I replied, "though it would be the best thing to do before confronting grandfather. I'm just concerned about what will happen to Cadence once he finds out that she is also a Magus child. And what about poor Alistair? How would we get him back? Would grandfather take him in, knowing what he is as well? Especially after being raised by this mistress of the night. I think perhaps the mistress is Tenebra. There are so many questions. Where would we start?" Paisley thought for a moment. "Perhaps we can ask Jera. She has a large collection of books on Magus and the gods. Surely there has to be information on the lunar goddess and her whereabouts." "First, we should talk to Miss Annabelle," I suggested, to see if she can confirm my dream or not. I suspect she will. These dreams feel more like memories to me and just get stronger with each one. "I just can't believe that we have a brother," Paisley said in amazement. "I have yet to come to terms with it. As soon as we get back to the cove, we will need to speak with Fenton's mother. She'll know what to do next, I hope."